Hey everyone, in this video we're going to look at the Clippers' insane comeback win on Wednesday against Detroit. Most comebacks in the NBA, especially down by this much this late in the game, come back because of hustle and determination, not like pure talent or shot making. Here, Zubac sets a screen to free up Kennard at the nail. Kennard's going to get the ball and flip it back to Zubac and then run off of that action. As Kennard comes downhill, this is actually a poor shot attempt. You do not want to be taking these right-handed runners, floaters, whatever. But Zubac keeps the ball alive, and when he keeps the ball alive, Kennard doesn't give up on this. He saves this ball. This is actually how it starts. Saves the ball to Mann, who's going to kick it down to Zubac. And what Mann realizes is that Grant is guarding the wrong area. He leaves the lane, so Mann cuts into that space. Zubac perfectly hits him. Mann ball fakes to get Plumlee in the air, and then he's going to go up with a nice finish against two defenders to kickstart this comeback. You also need to get defensive stops, obviously, when you're trying to make a comeback, and you need to get a little bit of shot luck. You need guys who can make shots to miss them. And let's see if you can recognize what defense the Clippers in. Oh, it's zone? Okay, well, I mean, big letters on the screen actually help out. So Saddiq Bey is on the wing. He's going to get the ball, and this is going to put Luke Kennard in a dilemma. 2-on-1 situation on the side. Kennard comes up to stop Bey, who's a terrific shooter for a rookie. Frank Jackson's open. He misses this, and this kind of opens the door for this comeback. It also helps in this comeback that Detroit was playing a rookie, Killian Hayes, who, while it will probably be a good pro in the NBA, is still learning the ins and outs of the league. And here, as he goes to pass to Plumlee, it's just an ill-advised decision. Coffey disrupts this play, forces the steal, and we see Hayes make a very critical mistake. He takes a foul against Kennard in the open court, but the Clippers are in the bonus, and Kennard goes to the line and makes both. Don't let Reggie Jackson get hot. Big government will come out and bail out the Clippers, huh? Zubac comes up to set a screen. It's against the rookie Killian Hayes. Hayes jumps the wrong way, which allows Jackson to go back to the right. And Jackson's going to go into a hard step back here. Watch the space Jackson creates off of this. This is a shot Jackson can hit, and when he makes this one, you start to believe this is happening. Gee, I wonder what defense the Clippers are in again. Same play as before. We're going to see Kennard close out on Bey, but this time he doesn't jump. He stunts, and he's going to get back out to Jackson, who pump fakes here. He doesn't take the three, which kind of allows you to remember and realize Jackson might be having doubt creep into his mind about shooting. Ball swings back up top. Jackson gets over the top of the screen. Hayes is going to get downhill, and he takes this very poor floater and runner. This is the shot the Clippers want to give up here. Hayes really did the Pistons zero favors here. I mean, I understand he's a rookie, but you cannot take these kind of shots at this situation. Mann is going to go underneath the Plumlee screen and get back in front of Hayes, but Hayes continues to go downhill and throws up another wild left-handed runner. It is a shot he can make, but this is the shot the Clippers want to live with. Well, now they're out in transition, and as Jackson pushes the ball, just keep an eye on Kennard here. His shooting gravity is going to pull Jeremy Grant out of the lane and thus allow Reggie Jackson a very clear waltz right to the rim. Jackson lays it up and in, and the Clippers are within 5. This is a very lengthy play, so just sit tight, but a lot of interesting things happen on this play here. Mann is going to come over, and he's the second defender to force the ball out of Jeremy Grant's hands. The most dangerous Detroit option, get the ball out of his hands. Ball goes to Plumlee. Zubac is the low man. He's got to guard Plumlee drive and the kick out to Jackson. Ball goes to Jackson, who pump fakes to get Coffey in the air, but when Jackson resets, his feet, his base, are just not adequate enough. He ends up missing this great look, and the Clippers are in the money here, but the problem is they don't get the rebound. They don't get the rebound, so Detroit's going to run more time off the clock. And as Plumlee's going to come up to set another screen, this time for Grant, who is a dangerous driver and a player, we're going to see that Grant's going to get downhill towards the rim. But look at Zubac. He's going to be right here to help contest. Grant goes up. This is a tough shot for Grant to make. Zubac contests it. Ball's missed. Doesn't go into the hoop. So the Clippers now get a run out here. Bodies on the floor. This thing is a crazy game. Jackson's going to push the ball in transition, and he's going to kick it out to Mann, who then smartly attacks because Plumlee's not in a good defensive position. And when Mann weaves across, he's going to get a wide open right wing three-pointer. However, he's tired. This is a long game. He's going to miss, but Zubac is in perfect rebounding position here. Gets the ball, goes up, has a nifty layup finish here, and the Clippers are now somehow within 3 points with a minute to go. First off, I had how high up this angle is. It's completely ridiculous. But Reggie Jackson, as we kind of see here, sets a screen against Grant, which frees up Mann to get the ball. Mann is then going to attack Grant with a straight line drive. This is going to allow Mann to get downhill to the rim where he's a monster finisher. And he goes up with this hammer dunk. Good defense can create better offense. Who would have thought in the National Basketball Association, huh? 40 seconds to go. Clippers need to get one stop. They're down by 3. You could not afford a basket to be given up here. The problem for Detroit is what they end up doing after the ball gets to Grant's hands, and that's they clear out Frank Jackson to the corner. The problem is that with Jackson in this corner, it's going to allow Kennard to guard 2 guys with just one body, and allows Batum to come up to ball pressure and provide a second defender. Plumlee outlets to the nail, but Jackson's there, so you can't throw that pass or else it's going to get stolen. The Clippers engulf Jeremy Grant. They end up ripping the ball out of Grant's hands, and now they're just going the other way. Mann gets downhill, which draws Plumlee over, and we see that Jackson has his arm raised. He's telling Mann, I'm going to the corner. Mann finds him somehow. I don't know how. Jackson gets off a ridiculously clean look. He bangs it home. And now, with 19 seconds to go, it's tied. You cannot play inbounds defense better than this. Terance Mann, we already see him motioning. Switch. We're going to switch this, Reggie. Reggie switches. Reggie then points to Batum. We're switching it. The Clippers are switching everything. They switch everything on this inbounds. Is what you have to do, too. Jackson ball denies Frank Jackson. There's a lot of Jacksons there. Amir Coffey gets his hand on the inbounds pass. It goes up in the air, gets another hand on the inbounds pass. The ball's going to be lost onto the floor. And we actually see the Clippers rip this ball away from the Pistons. And the Clippers get possession with 16 seconds to go in a tie game. Jackson's on a heater. It's the final possession. Give the ball to the guy who used to play for the Pistons. It's going to be a one-on-one situation against the rookie Killian Hayes. And we end up seeing the Clippers do something smart. Coffey and Batum on the wings both walk down. The reason for this is so you can't send the double. Keep motion so that they can't send the double. Jackson hard steps. He's going to go up into his mid-range jumper. Hayes is just completely oblivious. Gives up all this space to Jackson. Jackson's open. It's a shot in his wheelhouse. Straight money. Credit to the Pistons here. They actually get an amazing look at the end of this game. Home run pass by Grant. Plumlee's going to end up catching this. Like, this is incredible that he ends up getting to this. And he kicks it to Hayes at the wing. Like, this is insane to think that the Detroit got a great shot off, but Coffey and Batum are there to defend. It's a tough shot for the rookie. It hits front iron. The Clippers escape Detroit within a very, very improbable win. This is one of the best wins you'll see by a team all season. Down 5 key starters. They end up winning this game because of their youngsters. They come back from down 11 with 4:30 to go. This team is just incredible to watch right now on a night in, night out basis.